Okay, today we are here to discuss the basic structure of human heart as well as how to draw its diagram. Now, you know very well, heart is a closed fist-like structure. It is located in our thoracic cavity and slightly tilted toward the left side. Okay, we have to first decide the side. Okay, this is my left side. Okay, and this one is my right side. Okay, clear? This is my right side, this is left side. Okay, we have to write the in this way. Heart is the hollow muscular four chamber structures. Hollow muscular four chamber. How these four chambers are? They are arranged in two stories. They are in two stories. Upper story are called as atrium. This part is atrium. This one would be left atrium. It is very clear. And now lower part, the lower story. Okay, you can draw like it. Okay, it is the septum. It separates the left ventricle. This is left ventricle and this is right ventricle. Okay, it is clear. And this is septum. This is located between two ventricles. Hence, it is called as ventricular septum. It is called as ventricular septum. Now, there is also a septum called as atrium septum. This part is, now we have the four chambers. This is a left atrium and this one is right atrium. Okay, and now this part is right ventricle and this is the left ventricle. These are the four chambers. Okay, now come on the upper story. They are called as atrium. And how this part, right part, receive blood from the whole body, and it is from the upper part because it bring blood to the heart. That's why it is called as vein, and this vein is called as superior. It is superior from upper side, superior vena cava. Vena cava, big venous. Okay, and this is also bring blood from the lower side of the body and hence called as inferior vena cava. Clear? Now the structure of this is also muscular one. This is muscular one, like ventricle. It is a muscular part. It is a full muscular part. Now the right side and left side are not interconnected. Now come on, how the upper side and lower side are connected and how they are. Okay, this ventricle open into the right ventricle through wall. These wall are called as tricuspid wall. These are called as tricuspid wall. Tri means have three, and it is also called as atrioventricular valve, and this may be called as right atrioventricular valve. Okay, and now from here arise another structure, because when this ventricle contract, the blood goes into this structure. This structure is called as pulmonary artery. It takes away blood from the ventricle to the lungs. Okay, come on to the left side. There are two veins which brings blood from the lungs, and they are called as pulmonary. It means pulmonary vein. Okay, they bring blood, and this one is pulmonary artery. This one is pulmonary artery. How the atrium and ventricle are related? The same thing is over here. There is a wall, and this wall is called as bicuspid wall. This is called as bicuspid wall. Okay, it's allow blood to flow from atrium to ventricle only, and from here rise a big structure that is called aorta, and it's just behind, just below this, and now appear here. Now in this way you can write. Okay, and this is the systematic arch. which bring blood to the different part. Now its wall is muscular one, but not as much as the ventricular wall. They are more muscular than artericles. This is a pulmonary, and this is bicuspid valve. And here are one more structure. They are muscles, special muscles, and these muscles are called as chordae tendineae. Chordae tendineae, N-E-A-E. It's a Latin name and means adjust. The same thing is here. These muscles allow to open only one side. Here is one more structure round it, that is outer cord or surrounding cord, that is called as pericardium. This is called as pericardium. Pericardium stop outer stalks as well as prevent heart to expand. It's beyond the limit, and that's all about up to the level.